Hey y'all, let me see what's my battery's on 51% and stuff like that. People ask me too, how you deal with shit? I ain't mean to do that. I don't know why I went out. People ask me like, it got a short in it? So how you deal with shit? I don't know, man. I will tell you this. I don't know. I know y'all like, Toya, you at your nail desk. I am. My nail desk. Because I'm ready to take these nails off. I'm ready to take them off. Yeah. It might be a short. Yeah, it might be a short in it. You see something? It's a short. It gotta be a short in me. Yeah. Yeah, it's a short. People ask me like, how you deal with shit? How I deal with shit? I deal with shit because I have to. Not because I want to. Because I have to. You know what I mean? I know y'all like, Toya, for real? Yeah. I deal with shit because I have to. I don't deal with shit because I want to. I do this shit because I have to. Or whatever. And people ask me that shit all the fucking time. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. I don't like talking about my family business on here. I don't like people in my motherfucking business. Or whatever. I don't like people in my family business either. Or whatever. I'm trying to think, should I shave it off? Or should I cut it off? Shit too damn thick. Can't cut it off. Oh, y'all like, Toya, for real? Yeah. I'm ready for these nails to come off. They too short. I mean, too long. Or whatever. Take these shits off. Two of them came off already by itself. But it took too long. I might have to file this shit off. I might have to, matter of fact, I might have to soak these shits off. Because I'm about to put, so y'all know what I'm doing. Yeah, y'all can't even see what I'm doing, look. But yeah, it's time for this shit to come off. I'm gonna get me, my boyfriend was right. I'm gonna need like a backup. I know y'all like, we can't see you, Toya. Yes, you can. You can't see me because I'm busy. But I'm gonna, let me take these off. I want some almond shake. That's my favorite. That's my favorite shit. I'm taking these off, yo. Yeah. I fix my hair for this live. Everybody asking like, yo, you don't want to talk about your family, like your cousins and all that. My cousins is good. But my personal life, like family, I will never talk about my family, yo. Y'all ain't gonna never know nothing about my cousins. Y'all ain't gonna never know nothing about them. I know y'all like, Toya, for real? Yeah. It's between me and them. You know what I mean? I'm definitely taking these off. They've been on long enough. You know what I mean? And they've been on long enough, and I'm just like, what's that, man? Look, you know, my brother and sister, like, and everybody like, you don't talk about your sister, you're your brother. My brother's fine. My brother is a good brother. I couldn't ask God for better siblings. When God gave me my siblings, He gave me gifts. And He made my siblings. He gave me gifts when He made my mom. He gave me gifts when He made my boyfriend. When he made my boyfriend, yeah. He gave me a gift. It's time for these nails to come off. And if I do my nails again, I miss my almond shape, boy. But I'll just be like, man, yeah, because people don't be knowing, but I'm related to Gateward family and all that shit, even though my last name is Patterson. My mom's maiden name is Gateward. Reason why I didn't change my last name, because I didn't, you know what I mean? Because of Lynette. That's why I didn't change my last name. I had so many chances to change my last name, but I didn't want to change my last name. Because I don't even want Lynette to be, like me and my mom said the same thing. We don't want Lynette to be a Patterson all by herself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And stuff like that. People ask me like, so yeah, I miss my sister. That shit don't go away. I feel bad for my brother though. And my brother didn't get a chance to go to the funeral and shit. Y'all sitting up there, you think my brother is fine? No, the fuck he ain't. He just going with life. So people be sitting up there, you know us family, we used to that death shit. You know what I mean? I don't mean to say it like that, but we used to that shit. Cause we ain't been the same since Sterling since what happened to Sterling and Sean. We been fucked up for years. So this thing. And then my sister, come on, man. Sean and Sterling, come on, man. Look, I'm not making this shit up. This shit here. I used to think when Sterling, when that shit happened to Sterling, I used to thought maybe our family was cursed or some shit. No, our family ain't fucking cursed. Our family just too fucking powerful. That's all. Look, that's the only thing I can say about this shit now. No, our family ain't cursed. Our family is just too fucking powerful and shit. That's all that is. You know, whatever. That's the only thing I could think of saying about my family and shit. Whatever. Because I don't got no male cousins. You know what I mean? My favorite ones got murdered. So, you know what I mean? At the same motherfucking time, ain't nothing we could do about it. We gotta go through life. Like, we really do. We gotta go through life. We can't let this shit stop you. You can't let that shit fuck your head up either. I refuse to let my head get fucked up, man. I refuse to let my head get fucked up for shit. And stuff like that. Because this shit is not nothing new. You know what I mean? This shit is sad. The way this shit happened, though. There ain't nothing we can fucking do about it. And stuff like that. All they know, you know what they know, though, about me? They say, we got a loyal cousin. They know that. Because I went to every trial and every fucking thing. And I just sat in the back and didn't say shit. Because I don't know shit. I wish they were still here. If they were still here, they wouldn't be too thrilled about how shit is, though. I'll tell you that. I don't got no uncles. They died before their own fucking time. You know what I mean? Look, I know you're like, damn, so yeah, my damn uncles died before they fucking time. Look, they died too early and shit. You know what I mean? Especially my Uncle Junior, my favorite uncle on the damn planet. My Uncle Junior, like, you know what I mean? And people like, Toya, how you feel? How I feel? You really want to know how I feel? Or whatever. I'd be more better if I ain't had fucking epilepsy, I'll tell you that. If I hadn't had epilepsy, I'd be more better. Shit, life would be more better if I ain't had that shit. No. So we gotta go through this shit. That's why, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the realest shit ever. It don't matter what you do. I'm telling you, I'm being real right now. It don't matter what the fuck you do. All the shit you did or tried. It's just a part of fucking life. I know you got motherfuckers hate hearing that word, right? Yeah, it's because my boyfriend said the shit too. And after a while, you get tired of hearing that shit. But when you sit and think about the shit, it really is a part of life. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Whatever. My family's small. You know what I mean? People done died in my damn family. You know what I mean? Besides, I don't got no uncles. They died before their time. From either an aneurysm or a heart attack. And then my sister, you know what I mean? And you really think I'm gonna sit up here and be on Facebook with a smile on my face after 19 years later? I'm not happy, man. Y'all think I'm happy as shit? I gotta go through life without my sister, man. You know how fucked up that feels? And whatever, that's a hard pill to swallow. That shit is I told my boyfriend, I said, that's the hardest fucking pill to swallow. Like, that shit is hard as hell. The hardest shit in the world. And everybody else going through life, and she died at 29, and she had more life to live. And whatever. And stuff like that. And stuff. But no, she died at 29 and shit. You think I'm happy still? It's been 19 years later. This is 2026. When December comes, it'll be 20 years later. You think my mom is happy? No, my mom is not happy, y'all. My mom lost a child. My mom is never going to be happy. What the hell? My mom is never going to be happy. What the fuck? My mom ain't been happy since my sister passed away. You know, my mom ain't going there. I'm sorry to say that, but my mom is not happy, man. I'm telling you that now. She ain't. When my sister died, my mom got torn apart. That shit it hit different when you lose a child. That shit hit that shit hit all different. It even hurt when you lose a mom. That shit hit different when you lose a mom. So just imagine how I feel when you lose a damn child. Look. That shit hit different when you lose a child. I'm sorry, but it do. You think my mom's 73 years old. My dad's 77 years old. Me and Lynette don't got the same dad, but we got the same motherfucking mom. We came from the same mom. Me and my brother and my sister Chandra came from the same mom, but me and Sean don't got the same dad, but me and Andre got the same dad. My mom and dad was together longer than her first husband. My mom is not what people think she is. Look, people sitting up there, no, my mom is a chillback mom. My mom is a good lady, or whatever. My mom ain't been messing around with random men all her life. Look, my mom don't even do that. You know, my mom been dating the same man for almost, she been not married because she don't want to get married. She been in a relationship with the man for 30-something years already, probably. And you know, when you older like that, y'all can have separate places to live and shit. Or whatever. And stuff like that. People gonna be cracking up. If I do get married, if I do, he decide to propose to me or something like that, we're gonna do stuff different. We're gonna have our own fucking rules. Watch. Yeah? We get married or get married, I'm gonna let him keep his apartment and I'm gonna keep mine. That way, if I get on his nerves real bad, he could just go to his apartment and be by himself. Honestly, you gotta put rules in a relationship or whatever and stuff like that. Like if we get on each other's nerves, he could go back to his apartment. But I've done seen a lot of couples do this on TikTok. They be in a relationship, be married, and be living in separate places, and that shit really do work. It really do work, cause you know what I mean. Especially being that older or whatever, I think it would work for me and him. Because if I get on his nerves real bad, he could go to his place and be by himself, or one time to himself or whatever, and stuff like that. I see a lot of couples doing that shit on TikTok and shit like that. Like literally living in separate places and stuff. And it works for them. I bet you to keep the marriage together. Yeah. And I think that'd be better for the relationship. And so if the motherfucker get on your nerves, he can go to his place and you go to yours. If you get on his nerves, you can go to your own apartment and something like that. And some people be thinking it's bad. It's not bad because not everybody live together. So I think some of these married couples live separate or live in the same house but live in separate rooms. I really believe that shit too. Ain't nobody living together. They live together but live in a separate room. I've seen a lot of couples doing that. And I've been seeing that shit on TikTok a lot. I've been engaged a couple times. So I'm not like in a rush to get engaged again. I've been engaged before. I wouldn't want us to rush it. I'm not gonna get I'm not. One thing I ain't gonna do is give my man that kind of pressure, yo. I know you're like, Toya, for it. I'm not giving my man that kind of pressure, yo. To pressure him, like, for what? I'm not pressuring him to do shit, yo. He gotta want it too, not just Toya. I know you're like, Toya, why you taking these nails off? These, I'm tired of them. And being long like this, that's how I know I'm getting older too. I can't be wearing nails this long. It can be irritating after a while. But I'm staying at home. I'm supposed to be watching a show with my friend, but I said I got too much going on in my mind right now. I need to be by myself because all I could think about is my mom. I can think about my mom a lot. I don't know what it is, but I just think about my mom a lot. I know y'all like, Toya, for real. It's something, and you know why I'm like that? It's because my mom is older now. My mom is not in her 60s. My mom is in her 70s. So I think about my mom a lot. I think about my brother a lot. I think about my sister a lot. Even the sister that passed away, I think about her a lot. What she would have did with our mom and shit. And how she was going to feel about stuff. Lynn wouldn't be too thrilled about stuff. I tell you that. Lynn would not be too thrilled about certain shit. I tell you that. That's why I always come out, like when her birthday came out, I literally went all out for her birthday. And so I love my mom because I know Lynette would have did the same shit. Lynn would have sit there and did all that for her mom. Look. That's why I be giving my mom what she deserved and stuff. Because I know Lynette would have did the same shit. And I'm like over the top pissed off because, you know what I mean? It's just my mom and her sister. And it's just like, I don't have no uncles. They died out of, I'm going to tell you about that. They died out of nowhere. That's something like, you know how something they died out of nowhere where we didn't have no control over the way they died. They died different. They didn't live like they should live. They didn't live long enough for them to live the way they should have lived. They should have lived longer. It didn't go like that. My mom ended up, her and her sister ended up being the ones that lived longer than them, or whatever, and stuff like that. You got, like I said this in my life before, and now I think my boyfriend get it too. And now I guess he like, damn, she ain't saying this shit for nothing. You gotta watch females, y'all niggas. Y'all niggas gotta watch females, okay? I don't know how many times I gotta keep saying that shit. Some of these women out here are scandalous, yo, and I'm not making this shit up. A woman will pray for your downfall, and I'm not making this shit up. I've been telling this to my exes for years. My ex-boyfriends, my new boyfriend, the one I'm with. I've been telling y'all motherfuckers that, and y'all not getting the point. So what you want what you want the world to fall on your head until you get the point of why I be saying the stuff I be saying? It's a reason why I'm saying that shit. You know what I mean? You gotta watch these females, because these females are scandalous. These females will do you dirty, yo. They'll set you up. You gotta watch these females, yo. One thing about me, I ain't never was one of them. You know, a couple motherfuckers that know me from Camden be like, Toya is the realest fucking chick you could ever meet. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. You gotta be cautious of who you sleeping with, because these bitches is real scandalous. They'll do anything for a stack. My best friend found out the hard way. You know what I mean? My best friend found out the hard way. These women are scandalous. They'll do anything for a stack. And I'm not making this shit up. They'll do anything for a stack, yo. If it got something to do with money, they'll do anything for that shit, yo. I tell my boyfriend I'm with now the same shit. And the reason I keep saying this, because stuff happened with my cousin, my male cousin. The way he got murdered and the way he got killed is got something to do with a female. I know y'all like, Toya, you fucking serious? Yeah. Like I said, people don't want to know the truth. People want to know what they want to know. You know what I mean? A female, you gotta watch these females, y'all niggas gotta watch these females, man. These females, females don't got your best interests at heart, yo. Shit, they'll fucking probably kill you for they'll probably kill you for life insurance policy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for real, you gotta really watch these. I used to watch these TV shows and shit. And the shit happened in real life. And y'all men be all in love with this chick and she all plotting on your downfall. Look, I'm telling you, you better watch these chicks and know what you dealing with. Some people sitting here, oh, she pretty. Yeah, pretty one will get you too. But an ugly motherfucker will even get you even worse. An ugly motherfucker was waiting for your downfall. I'm literally not making this shit up. An ugly bitch would sit there and wait for your downfall. I tell the same shit to my boyfriend with now. You can't trust a chick. One thing about Toya is I'm the realest chick in Camden. People see it now. Damn, I would love to be friends with Toya. You know why you want to be friends with Toya? Because Toya ain't going to lie to you. Toya going to tell you the fucking truth. Toya not going to sit here and lie to you. I done seen a lot of niggas get set up by a female. I've been seeing a lot of that shit lately by a nigga. These niggas be getting, y'all niggas be getting set up on some real shit. I'm the realest chick in Camden, yo. I done seen this shit happen, man. I'm not just saying this shit just to be saying it. I seen this shit happen for real. You know what I mean? My cousin got set up. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Male best friend, straight setup. I know it was a setup. The thing is, the family don't want to say nothing, but I know, you don't gotta tell me. I know. I read between the lines so well to the point it don't make no sense. And y'all just be like all in love with this shit. You better know what the fuck you laying down with when you mess with a chick or whatever, because a chick will sit there and set you up for failure. She love me, yeah. You sure? You sure she love you? Because I done seen that a lot. I seen it in TV. I seen it in documentaries. I seen it on TV shows like Snap, where the wives kill the husband for a life insurance policy, and now it's starting to happen with relationships. I love my boyfriend too much to do some shit like that to him. All I could do is look at him. Or whatever. I love my boyfriend, and like I said in my status, my sister died and took half of my heart with her and stuff. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's one thing about me, I'm real as fuck. That's why people like me, cause I'm real as fuck. When my sister died, I was a fucked up person, yo. I was really fucked up when she died. I was really fucked up. I don't want nobody to lose a sister. I don't want you to lose a sister. I don't want you to lose a brother. I don't want you to lose a mom. I don't even want you to go through that shit, because that shit hit different. And especially when you lose a sister. I thought I wasn't gonna get my mind right. I was in and out of mental hospitals for years or whatever. And after a certain amount of time, you know what I mean, my epilepsy, now the doctors tell me why it's still happening. Because I'm either mad or stressed the fuck out or whatever. I tell my boyfriend all the time, stop trusting people. I say, you don't got to worry about that with me, because I don't do that. See, when I die and leave this earth, I want to go with God. I don't want God to be like, no, you ain't coming with me because you just did some fucked up shit while you was on earth. I mean, you play a part. You know, you play a part while you still on this planet. You play a part. If you're a fucked up person, you play a part. If you done did somebody dirty, you done played the part. You really did. You done played the part if you did somebody dirty. Dead serious. I'm not making this shit up. If you did somebody dirty, you play a part. He gonna get judgy for that. or whatever. I be trying to tell I be trying to tell people that people don't want to believe Toy. They think I just be bugging. No, I'm not bugging. You're going to get judged when you leave here. By the higher power, you're going to get judged by him. So that's why you're supposed to do a lot of that you're supposed to do on earth. While you're on earth, you're supposed to do the right thing while you're on earth. Because if you don't, 9 out of 10, when it's time for you to die, he got a lot of questions for you. I used to be addicted to oxycodone and Percocets. I used to smoke weed heavy as shit. I used to be a drinker. I used to drink my ass off. I used to drink. I was really getting it popping when my sister died. I was drinking, smoking weed, popping pills, and all that. Like, I was doing a whole 9 yards and shit. When my sister, you know what I mean, and stuff like that, because I couldn't handle this shit. I really couldn't. Lynette was my motherfucking life. Like, me and her supposed to get, we supposed to, like, grow in our 40s together. Now I'm in my 40s by myself. Besides, well, my brother, he's 45, but that's besides the point. Just to have a sister, I thank God I got sisters. I got sisters on my dad's side, but I'm closer to the ones I'm closer to. You know what I mean? The ones I was in the household with. They the ones I'm close to, like my brother. Everybody thought me and my brother wasn't going to have no relationship. I mean, my brother got a crazy relationship. It's a beautiful relationship. You know what? Me and my brother relationship, it remind me of our relationship remind me of BB and CC. And see, BB and CC, they was brother and sister, but they gospel singers. Every time I hear that song, what's that called? I forgot that song that they made. BB and CC made songs together, and they was brother and sister. Like, me and my brother got a good relationship. I can't sit here and be like, nah, I can't stand my brother. I love all my brothers, because I got a lot of brothers on my dad's side. I got, like, look, Andre, Lil Johnny, Hassim, or whatever, and stuff like that. But my brother, my closest one, the one that lived in the household with me, I love him to death, man. Yo, I love him to the end of time. You know why it's like that? Because we both lived in the same household together. That's why me and him so close or whatever, because we lived in the same household. I love my other brothers too. They my heart too. And whatever. But people, y'all men gotta know who you laying with, because there's really women out there trying you, and you don't even know it. And you is just getting yourself played. They is playing you, okay? I'm trying to just tell my boyfriend and stuff. I'm not like that, y'all. Guess what? I'm a Scorpio, so I love hard. I know you're like, so you taking your nose off? Yeah, I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them being that long. And stuff like that. Like, I'm tired of being that long. And I'm taking them off because I want to do my toes again. I'm going to change the color on my toes. I want me some almond shaped nails now. I'm not really a square type of girl no more. I don't like I know the last live I called the coffin, I call them casket nails. Casket shaped nails, because that's exactly what they look like. And it looks like I might have to soak these off. That's exactly, y'all. Cause they hurt. I'm gonna play my position and soak these off. Like, for real. I'm gonna talk to y'all and soak these off. I'm looking for the thing now, because I'm not doing that. That shit hurt. Using the nippers to take them off. That's why I'm gonna play my position. Look, I'm gonna play my position, y'all, and soak these motherfuckers off. Nope. Shoot. Because I hate be in my apartment chilling, and then I get bad news. You know what I mean? I hate that shit, y'all. And guess what? My mom be, and you know what's funny about my mom? I might take these off, y'all, put press-ons on, just because. And you know me, so we like to look cute. But whatever, and I got a lot of these press-on nails too. And I got oval-shaped press-on. I got the almond-shaped press-on nails. So this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. My boyfriend be doing his lives. And that's what y'all need to hit me up on YouTube too. and whatever. My mom be like, I be scared to say stuff to you. I'm like, why? She said, because I don't want you to get sick. I'm not going to get sick, Mom. She said, what? I'm not going to get sick. I'm good with vulnerability. I noticed that too. Oh, man. And people like, damn, so you like that? Yeah, I'm good with vulnerability, y'all. You know what I mean? I know y'all like, so what you doing? About to soak them, because I'm better off soaking them, because using the nippers, that shit hurt. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit really hurt. So I'm about to put my hands in here and talk to y'all and soak them. I'm telling you, anybody that do nails, I think the best way is to soak them off. Because if you don't soak them off and you use the nippers, you might cut your real nail, and then you're gonna have to wait to do your nose again. I know you're like, Toy, for real? Yes. I'm not making this shit up. You better off using the acetone and soaking them off. You know what I mean? But like I said, y'all men crack me up, because y'all can start liking the female, and then you gotta figure out that female. My boyfriend don't have nothing to worry about. He don't gotta worry about me wanting to hurt him for a couple stacks of money. He don't gotta worry about it, because I'm too solid of a female to do that to somebody. I mean, remember I just said to y'all, I want to be able to go to heaven one day and be with God. Like I said, you want to do right down here before you go up there, because I'm telling you, He gonna judge you. He gonna judge you, man. And then you're gonna be sitting there like, damn, Toya was right the whole time, or whatever. And my boyfriend, he be saying his little stuff, but I'm a whole Christian, so I don't let it bother me. Because you know what, since I've been with him, I know some men are really angry with God and Jesus, because like certain stuff be happening, and they think that God is not protecting He protecting the people that want to be protected. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. He protecting the right people. He's not going to protect this person or whatever. Like, make it make sense. Why would God sit up here and protect a person that don't believe in God and all that? He's not going to protect them type of people. Come to find out, usually the atheists end up going to heaven. I don't know, for some reason. I don't know, and I'm not saying my boyfriend is an atheist, because I don't even know his religion, whatever, but because he's a music producer and a clothing designer, and he got to really think of the stuff he be saying sometimes, because when you sit here and think about it, it's the reason why you got this stuff. It's the reason why you got your talent. It's the reason why, you know what I mean, I be wanting to tell him this. It's the reason why you got your talent. It's the reason why, you know what I mean, that you got the talent that you got. Like the same thing with me. It's a reason why I know how to do nails. It's a reason why I know how to do hair. It's a reason why I know how to do makeup and eyelashes. It's the reason why God gave me the talent. He just gave people certain talent. It's a reason why you know how to do hair. He gave you that talent. If you know how to make music, He gave you that talent. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Or whatever. And people are like, damn, Toya, for real? He is a reason. If you on earth and you got talent, where you could do clothing designer, you could write a book, you could sit up here and make clothes or whatever, or you could do hair good as hell, God gave you that talent. If you know how to make music, God gave you that talent. I just want you to some people just be slipping because they be angry with God, but God gave you that talent. Is the reason why you got the talent that you have. You ain't just get it just to get it. He gave you that talent. I've been trying to tell my boyfriend this, and my friends and all that and stuff like that. When you into something, or you got a skill, God gave you that talent. He gave me the talent to sew clothes. He gave me the talent to do hair and nails and makeup and eyelashes. He gave me the talent for that. You just, you know what I mean? And people just be sitting there. And my boyfriend is a prime example. That's how I be like, you know what? My man he got a little angry with God. I don't know what happened, but he's angry with him. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. That's how I see it. Because my ex-fiance was like that. The same thing my boyfriend went down saying that stuff. My ex-fiance used to say the same shit. I know I like Toya for real. He used to say the same damn thing. And that's the only thing I could sit there and say is he's angry with God or whatever. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And this is the same thing I went through with my ex-fiance and the man I was dating for 4 years. They angry with God. I know you're like, Toya for real? Yeah, they angry with God. That's exactly what that is. When they sit there and say stuff, they angry with God or whatever and stuff like that. Maybe when he went to a church and he didn't get received well. I know you're like, Toya, you serious? Yeah. Listen what I'm telling you, y'all. I'm not saying this shit for my health. I'm not saying this just to hear myself talk. Whatever, because my ex-fiance was like this. When they start saying stuff where they sound like they mad with God, it's because the church didn't receive them well or whatever, and they think God did it and God didn't do it. It wasn't God that did it. It's the pastor that did it. It was stuff like that. I ain't been in church since 2019, but I've been a Christian since I was 4. You know what I mean? I've been going to church since I was a long time. So do I read my Bible? Now, you know what's sad for a person like me that's a Christian? I'm going to tell you what's sad for us Christians. You know what's sad? That, like, we know the truth now. We know the truth about the Bible. You know what I mean? My brother's, like he said, my brother is a Muslim, a Mormon, and a Christian. And my brother is 3 things. I'm just a Mormon and a Christian too. We both, because my mom, like I told you in my other lives, my mom moved to us in different churches. We've been a Catholic, we've been a Christian, we've been a Pentecostal, we've been a Baptist, we've been a Mormon churches for years. And then, you know what I mean? My mom, because my mom was the type of mother, like, she just didn't know she wanted an answer. That's why we've been to different churches. Because my mom wanted some answers from God. And some of these pastors wasn't giving her the answers that she wanted. So she ended up going to different churches and stuff like that. So I've been going to different churches since I was little. So that when my boyfriend say the stuff he say, I be like, I don't get offended. I don't get mad. Because I know where this is coming from. I know where it's coming from. And stuff like that. Because at one point in time, I'm like, God, look. I used to tell God, like, can you stop? What are we going to do as Christians? Because we ain't been to a church in years. What are we going to do as Christians? It's the answer. That's the answer. The mighty answer. What are we going to do as Christians? Because now we know the truth about the Bible. My brother feels some type of way about, because he a Muslim. My brother 3 things. My brother a Muslim, a Mormon, and a Christian. I told his fiance, she said, oh my God, he's 3 different things? Yes. And I'm 2 different things too. Because my mom moved us around, man. Look, I'm telling you, my mom was on the move. She wanted answers from God. And whatever the pastors that didn't give her the answers she deserved, or didn't give her the answers that she wanted, my mom used to go to different churches just to find the answer or whatever. But now I'm older. I'm 41. I know the truth. I told my mom that. She said, I know Toya. Now I know the truth about the Bible, and I be sitting up here like, you know, that make us Christian people feel like defeated. I'm gonna be real with it. It make us Christian people feel defeated, yo. It really do. We, as Christians that's into going to church and all that, I'm gonna be real with it. We're defeated right now because we don't know what to do. I know y'all like, Toya, for real? We are defeated, yo. We don't know what to do. I told my boyfriend that, and he said, are you serious? Yes, we don't know what to do. You know what I mean? And I definitely don't know what's the answer for me then. Look. That's why that's why I know where that's where I know where the anger comes from. When your man be sitting here saying stuff that you can't, like, I'm used to that type of talk. I know, like, Toya, for real, yeah, I'm used to the type of talk, man. Look, my ex-fiance was like that. The one I was dating for 4 years was like that. You know why they acting like that? Because, I don't know, for some reason, it's not God that did it, though. It's the pastor that did it. The pastor pissed you off. That don't got nothing to do with God, yo. The pastor pissed you off. The pastor made you feel some type of way, yo. I know you're like, Toya, for real, the pastor made you feel like that. It don't got nothing to do with him, and God didn't do it. The pastor did that, make you feel some type of way. Like, why you there? And some pastors will do that. You know what I mean? I know this, the talk very well. I know the situation very well. My boyfriend went down like that. No, it's not. I have to tell my boyfriend, like, you really think it's God doing that? Like, the answer that I get every time I'm having a conversation with somebody, why God allowed this type of stuff? Why God allowed this type of stuff? I don't know. Why you always think it's God that did it? Or whatever. And like I said, for us Christians, I be feeling so defeated, yo. Like, for real. Sometimes I gotta sit up there. I gotta find a quiet place to go pray and stuff, because I be like, God, I be feeling really defeated sometimes. Like, for real. Because my boyfriend is angry, you know. It's not God that did it. You angry because one of them pastors pissed you off. But God didn't do it. I don't know why they like to blame God for everything. Or whatever. Like with this damn war. God didn't do that shit. It's mankind. It's mankind. Why God can't stop the war. It's not God that did this shit, man. I'm telling you. Listen when I tell you. It's not God that did it. Look. It's not God. God didn't tell Trump to do that war. Trump be thinking that shit. But no, it wasn't him. God didn't tell him to do that. I don't know why. They always try to. I've done seen the news so many times. They always, come on, man. I know God probably up there like, damn. They blame me for it. He probably up there be like, goodness. They blame me for everything. He said they blame me for the war. They blame me for not responding. They blame me for not. You know how God created this whole earth? He created the earth. He created the other planets too. He created the universe or whatever and stuff like that. Some people used to get mad at the comedian Monique when she say the universe. Well, what's wrong with saying the universe? God is the universe. What are you talking about? He the one created this. He the one created this or whatever. Whatever. One thing he didn't create. Now I'm gonna tell you what he didn't create is the same sex. He didn't create this. This came out of nowhere. You think God is okay with that too? You think God is okay with the same sex? You're going to find out the truth when you leave this earth. I'm going to tell you that now. You're going to find out the truth. For the people that's married to the same sex, I'm not going to judge you. He going to do that. That's not my job. I tell motherfuckers from the rip. Because I got gay friends. Look, I'm not going to judge you. You a person. I'm not going to sit here and judge you. But he is. When you get there, he going to definitely judge you. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Listen when I tell you, Toya got a lot of gay friends. I graduated high school with them. And stuff like that. I'm going to let God judge you on that. That's not my job. My boyfriend be like, Toya, no, it's not my job. It's not my job. I can't judge nobody. That's not my damn job, man. Shoot. I'm real with mine. That's not my job. If you gay with the same sex, God gonna judge you on that, not me. I'm just a person. Shit, what the hell? I'm not judging your sexuality. Then I say, then one day, I think I was watching the 700s Club because that's my favorite show. They talk about gay people. God didn't create the same sex, yo. really, come to find out, this is what I was shocked. I almost fell off my bed when the man said what he said on the 700s Club. You know that's a lifestyle. You know, the same sex is like a sexuality. You know what I mean? And my boyfriend like, you okay with it? I'm like, I can't really say nothing about it because I graduated high school with people that was gay, man. So I can't really say nothing. You know what I mean? So I don't really say too much about that stuff. But one day when I was watching the 700s Club, they were sitting here talking about that. He literally said that was a lifestyle. The same sex, your sexuality is a lifestyle. I know y'all like, Toya, you serious? It's a lifestyle. Come to find out, they said on the 700 Club, God is not worrying about your sexuality when you leave this planet. So I might be, because when I was watching 700 Club, the same sex is innocent people. Is a lifestyle. Is what they like. Or I'm going to say not like, what they love. Because they've been doing it so long. Or whatever and stuff like that. You can't help what happens to you. So, yeah, because my mom, I'm going to be real with it. My mom can't stand the same. My mom do not like the same sex shit. I know y'all like, Toy, for real. Listen when I tell you. My mom do not like that type of stuff. My mom turned her nose up at that type of stuff because, you know what I mean, she a Christian, so she know what's wrong or whatever and stuff like that. But when I was watching the same 700 Club, the pastor on the 700 Club said the same sex is a lifestyle. And we're sitting here talking about it's a lifestyle and shit. And I was like, a lifestyle? But so you basically telling me this shit is a lifestyle and shit? So some of the majority of the people that's in the same sex marriage and all that or whatever, are you telling me like God is okay with it? Like you basically saying that they can go to heaven, right? My whole damn years as I've been going to church, they told me that was wrong, right? And stuff like that. Watch the 700 Club is a lifestyle. God is not going to judge you for your sexuality. This is what I'm told watching the 700s Club. And like I told my boyfriend, I was like, you can't judge people or whatever. Like, I'm really big on that. Like, you really can't judge people. If that's their life and that's the way they are, you can't change. You can't do that to them. They've been, and God knows how long they've been like that. So you can't change that person. Look, it might be a reason for it. And stuff like that. My mom be like, what, Toy? That's what my mom would say to me. It might be a reason for it, though. Some people be with the same sex because they got raped in all their years. They probably got touched by a man and didn't like it. There's so many reasons, yo. I'm not making this shit up. Some people being in trauma and some type of trauma and end up being with the same sex. Some people been like that their whole life and just finding and just coming out the closet. Listen when I'm telling you, it might be a lot of things. Like some of these people some of the transgenders been in the closet for years and decided to come out and, you know what I mean? And now transgender people getting killed just for being like they is. So it's a winning battle. That's a shame because you kill a transgender because the way they are, God don't like that. I'm gonna tell you that now. You do not decide to kill a person because that's a lifestyle. That's a sexuality. Transgender is a sexuality, man. You decide to change your sexuality and stuff like that, or whatever, and stuff like that. I used to be sitting up there looking at transgenders like, y'all, I really is brave enough to do that. I'm really brave enough to do that because I love being a female, yo. I swear to goodness, I love being a woman. Yeah. I love being a female, yo. When God created my little ass, he did not make no mistakes. I love being a female. Some of these chicks that with the same sex don't like being females, or some of them okay with being a female, but they just in love with the same sex. I always told myself I never wanted to be like that. I always knew what I wanted, and I definitely didn't. I'm like, I want a kid or whatever. I was never comfortable with being around with somebody. Like I said, I graduated high school with them. I can't judge them. It's not good to sit there and judge somebody that this is their lifestyle. Like you go, for example, go ahead, you go to a person crib that's gay. You're gonna see the rainbows in there probably. You probably gonna see all kinds of feminine stuff because the majority of these gay people are feminine as hell. And then you gotta sit here and worry about the ones the men that's straight and still act like a bitch. That's the ones you gotta worry about too. And then we sit there and my boyfriend be like, Toya, but for real, you gotta worry about them. You gotta worry about the ones that act like a bitch and whatever and stuff like that. Or whatever. And they're still acting like one of them. It's levels to this shit, y'all. I'm not making this shit up. Because when I was watching 700 Club, like this is 700 Club talk about committing suicide. The 700 Club talk about suicide a lot. That's what gave me my. That's what that 700 Club gave me my attention quickly. Because the 700 Club, they said there I was watching one episode where they was like, when people commit suicide, they normally do that because they be so hurt in the inside. And it don't got nothing to do with just the hurt in the inside. I'm going to tell you why people commit suicide. Because they hurt so bad, heartbroken. Their brain is shattered, heartbroken, hurt. Can't turn it off. You know how some people are strong enough, and some people are strong enough to turn they depressed mode off. Some people know how to do that and deal with it and shit, and some people don't know how. And some people end up committing suicide, whatever. And then that one episode they talk about like when some people that commit suicide some of them God will spare them. God will spare them, and they still end up going to heaven. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. When my sister passed away, that was my mindset at that time. I was very suicidal or whatever when my sister died. I just, in my head, my brain, head, heart, it felt like I said, I ain't no way I could come around this one. I used to always say that. I said, I don't know if I'll be able to do this or whatever. I don't know if I can go through life without her. It don't feel right. It don't, to this day, it still don't feel right. You know what I mean? And I was in and out of mental hospital since I was like, 27 years old, and then whatever, and then it stopped. Because I hit rock bottom at one point. Whatever. I was very suicidal and didn't understand. I didn't understand my feelings. It's one thing about a person that's suicidal. When they don't understand where this shit coming from, but they fucking suicidal, whatever and shit like that. Listen, it's levels to this shit, yo. It's not what, like I have to tell my boyfriend, it's not what you think it is, yo. You sit here and you think like the person is crazy and there's something wrong with them when they commit suicide. No, it was not that. It got something to do with their mental. They can't. Some people just can't turn it off, and some people can control it. And some people are strong enough to control it, or whatever. Like I sat here and said, I made a promise. I remember one time, the last time I was in the mental hospital, I guess he said, I'm tired of her shenanigans. And I heard his voice for the first time, God. I'm sitting on the edge of my bed because they done gave me every damn thing to make me go to sleep. They gave me Benadryl. They gave me Trazodone. They gave me any sleeper pill. They gave me any sleeper pill in that mental hospital for me to go to sleep. Shit wasn't working. And I will sit there and tell God, but Satan will get you at your vulnerable state. I just want you to know that now. He will get you At your vulnerable state. If you in your vulnerable state and you hurt or you're sad and stuff, he know how to get you right where if you're in your vulnerable state, he's gonna get you. Because he tried me and I ignored him the whole time. I ignored him the whole time. I was in a mental hospital. I literally ignored his ass. Because I was very, very hurt in the inside. Or whatever. I had all kinds of stuff, bad stuff going on with me. And never understood it. Like, why I couldn't shape this shit. Or whatever, and stuff like that. You know, Satan gets you in your vulnerable state. He don't get you in your happy state. Oh, he hate when you fucking happy as shit. But he'll get you at your sad or your hurt or your vulnerable state or your emotions or your physical. He'll get you when you're in a domestic violence relationship. He'll get you there too. He'll get you when you sad. He will get you when you sad. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, y'all, I've been through so much stuff or whatever. I hate mental hospitals. They don't even treat the person right at all. They don't treat the person right at all. Listen when I tell you. And when I was there, it was like, Miss Patterson, we done gave you a different kind of sleeping pills and you just won't go to sleep. And I sat on the edge of my bed and my roommate is asleep. And I'm like, that damn girl was sleeping hard as hell because I was in my room. I know how to cry quiet. So I was in that damn room crying my ass off. I was on the edge of my bed crying. The only thing I could think of, and Satan was, and he was. I'm telling you, he will get you at your vulnerable state. He will get you at your vulnerable state. He will get you. He will mess with your family members too. He will mess with your family too. Look, listen what I'm telling you. He will mess with your family too. He will definitely mess with your family. You know what I mean? And I know y'all like, Toy, for real? Oh yeah, he'll get you. He'll start with your family first, or whatever. And I hate that. And I ignored him. Yeah, I ignored him, and then he left. He disappeared, and then here come God. I heard his voice. I heard God's voice when I was 4. I know y'all like, Toy, you serious? Yeah, I heard his voice when I was 4. A strong voice. I know, he no nonsense. God is no nonsense type of person. He's no nonsense. I just hope y'all know that. I just want y'all to know that he's not no nonsense. He's not no nonsense type of God. God is not gonna play with you. Now he's gonna get you out of something. If you're in a situation, he's gonna get you out of it. But if you keep doing it, then he gonna be like, look, you on your own. He will do that. If you just keep doing the same thing, oh no, you're gonna have to learn because I'm trying to help you. You still ain't learned yet. Look, I heard his voice for the first time when I was in a mental hospital. Only thing I could think of was praying because I couldn't go to sleep, and like I said, I couldn't go to sleep, so I was praying hard as hell. But Satan tried me. And I ignore him. I want to sit there and say, you dickhead. He's sitting here saying all the wrong shit. Look. Yeah, Satan funny as he said all the wrong shit. Look, I'm telling you, like, yo, he say all the wrong shit. Look. He don't never say the right shit. He always say the wrong shit. Yo, I'm not making this shit up. Look. He love when people he love when people kill themselves or try to kill themselves or stuff like that. Oh, he love that shit. Look. That's music to his ears. Look. And then he love that shit. When you talk negative and shit, he like that too. Look. Or when you mark God and stuff like that, oh yeah, he like that too. That's why I'm trying to tell my boyfriend, like, you better watch what you say and shit, cause Satan be sitting up there listening and shit. Look, that nigga don't sleep. Look, he listens to every little thing you say. Look, that nigga don't sleep. And his little minions don't either. His minions. That's exactly what I call them. They don't sleep either. Look. When do you now think about it? I mean, y'all watch horror flick movies. You know damn good well in them horror flick movies or whatever. Demons don't sleep. Ugh. Shoot, demons don't sleep. They don't. They'll fucking get you at night or try to. They'll try you at nighttime. I'm telling you. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And see, Satan don't do his job himself. He get his minions to try you first. Yeah. And I'm not making this shit up. I'm not saying this shit because I'm a Christian. I've been through some stuff in my life from experience and shit like that. So yeah, he'll try his minions. He'll get his minions to try you first. That's why I be trying to tell my boyfriend, like, stop saying negative shit. Because Satan in the sidelines laughing. He like that shit. Look, he like when you talk negative about God and stuff. He love that shit. That shit is music to his ears. Look. He be sitting up there laughing and shit. Look. And stuff like that. And I've been a Christian a long time. Like, I see what Satan can do to people. Like, I seen it. You know what I mean? I see the shit. What he could do to my family and shit. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. I seen that shit for myself. They're saying, you know what they say? He come to kill. He come to kill and destroy your. I mean, like I said in the live, he gonna try your family first. He gonna try your family first. I know exactly what I'm talking about. He gonna try your family. You know what I mean? If he can't get to you, he gonna try your family. And stuff like that. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just saying this to be saying it. Cause I experienced this shit. I hate mental hospitals. I was in and out for a while. When I hit 38. When I hit 38 years old, that's when everything slowed down for me. Everything like went back to normal. Or whatever. People like, damn, Toy, for real. That's when everything went down. And I'm telling you, if Satan, whatever. And then, like I said, didn't I tell y'all in the last live, when you manifest things, that shit, you manifest. I swear your mouth, you be surprised what your mouth is and your tongue is. When you say stuff and that shit just manifests and you know what I mean? And this shit is so creepy. So when you sit there and say that, because when you manifest or you wish something bad on somebody and then it happened, but guess what? Like I said before, karma play a part in everything. If you meant to say something bad about somebody's family or whatever, that shit manifests in your family. Or say you're gonna find a way. He went, oh, for real? You see what you did to her family, right? Oh, yeah. Well, guess what? Oh, karma, get that family, do something to one of her family members. It happens like that. Karma don't play fair. I don't know why I gotta keep saying this for you. I must have to say it to you until you get it, because karma don't play fair. It never did. If that was the case, stuff won't be happening to your family members after you done manifest something. You know what I mean? You gotta watch what you fucking say. I keep telling my boyfriend that shit too. Look, you gotta watch what the fuck you be saying sometimes, because Satan be in the sidelines laughing and shit like that. Because he gonna destroy you. If he can't get to you, he gonna try to destroy your family, yo. If he can't get to you, he gonna destroy your family. I know what I'm talking about. People was at one point in time, the people that know Lynette, some majority of people was scared of Lynette because what she was into. But my sister done got saved before she died. Okay, I know you're like 24, yeah, and stuff like that. And I'm gonna tell you this, some shit that's gonna blow your mind. In a horror flick movie, or in a movie, or any movies you done watch, And you be thinking, you probably be trying to figure out if that car flick movie real or not. Or whatever. I tell you this. When one thing about witchcraft and voodoo and Hindu, and I be laughing at these white people because this is not your type of thing. I be laughing at white people because this is not your thing, but you keep playing with it. You keep thinking you know what you're doing when you do it. You keep whatever and stuff like that. One thing about voodoo, I'm gonna be real honest with y'all, for real. Witchcraft, voodoo, Hindu is the powerful thing in the United States right now. Okay? This stuff is in the United States. Okay? This stuff is voodoo is so powerful at this point right now. I've seen it for seeing different stuff on TV and research and all that. This stuff is so powerful at this point. So when the white people do it, I just be looking at I look and just shake my head because it will backfire on you. Because voodoo started in Africa. You know what I mean? Dominican, Puerto Rican, Santa Maria. That's another word for witchcraft. Isn't a different? Santa Maria is witchcraft and voodoo and stuff. Or whatever and stuff like that. Then he said up there, if you got ancestors or family ancestry that already did this stuff before you came on this planet, and he is in your family. Now listen here, if it's in your family, then the voodoo deities and the voodoo goddesses already know who you are. Especially if it's in your family. I don't know why I keep saying this shit. I get tired of talking about this stuff. And I'm not gonna I think I'm gonna keep talking about it until you understand what I'm saying to you. Stop messing with something that you don't know about. And I always when I see these type of movies, it's always white people doing this stuff and then acting like they know what they doing until something happens to them. And then I be sitting here like, this white girl is so damn dumb. I found out about my ancestors. I found out about my mom's family. I found out I'm not the type of Indian where I got like family in India. It's not that. I'm American Indian. So I'm the type of Indian that already been here. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. I'm Cleo. Or whatever and stuff like that. I'm the same thing Beyonce is. I know y'all like, are you serious? Yeah. So that's when I found out I got family in Louisiana and all that. New Orleans and all that. You know what I mean? This is where Beyonce family from. Me and her is the same damn thing. People sit there and tell me because I'm a big Beyonce fan. People say my boyfriend too. So she works shit together. How do we know that? We don't live with her. I'm the same thing as she is. I'm the same, you know, when I tell you, I'm the same thing as she is. I'm an American Indian. So when I watch these movies, my boyfriend be like, why are you laughing? Because they dumb. And then he be like, that's why you laughing? Yes, that's why I'm laughing. Because they dumb. That's why I'm laughing. Don't you know, American Indians, just like the Indians, like the other Indians that's in India. You know what I mean? But I'm American Indian. So like I said, I already been here because I'm American Indian. And then I find out about my ancestors. I found out about my people that was here before I was. Or whatever. I'm going to tell you now, my mom's side of the family is okay with that type of stuff. My mom's side of the family, I know y'all like, Toy, for real? Yeah. My family is into that. My mom's side of the family. I think my dad's side of the family like that too. They keep it under wraps, but not my mom's side of the family. They make it known. I got a cousin my age that's a damn Hindu priestess. I know y'all like, are you serious, Toya? She's the same age as me. She turned 41 and she's gonna turn 42 in September, and I turned 42 in November. She be the same damn age, born the same damn year, but different month. But I don't mess with that shit. You know why I don't mess with it? Because it's consequences and repercussions. Keep telling people this shit. Y'all and these white people, I'm like, y'all ain't gonna the truth come out. Oh yeah, and then when you go to go to Haley, oh Haley don't. I wish I could sit here and tell y'all Haley don't. It's not really what Haley is not really like too thrilled about American people, and I don't understand why American people keep going over there. Look, and then they don't even come back alive. I don't know why y'all keep going to Haley. Like, I just don't understand this shit. Look. Keep going all the way over there knowing these people, we're American people. Yeah. They know you're American, matter of fact. And you just keep going over there. Look. They don't really like you too much. But you keep going over there. You know what I mean? African people is like that too. Oh, African people picky. That's why I try to tell my best friend. Like, that's why I stopped getting my hair braided and I start seeing things for what it is. I was like, let me stop giving these people my money because they don't really like me like that. Shoot, I'm not from Africa, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. I used to, I'm not telling you, African people, I was giving them they money, boy. Because I like how they did my braids and stuff. But I'm telling you, they don't like Americans like that. My friend was like, that's why you stopped getting your hair braided? Yeah. They make you feel uncomfortable when you go to their shop. So that's why I stopped getting my hair in micros and stuff like that. Because that's why you need to learn how to do your own damn hair. I'm really not, African people don't too thrilled about us, like American people like that. They want your money, but they don't really like care for you like that. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And I'm serious. This is from experience. Because I used to either get kinky twists or micros. And I'm telling you, when I used to go there and there's something when your intuition, woman intuition and your spirit telling you like, damn, they don't even welcome you in the shop. They make you like, feel like why the fuck you here type of shit. So that's why I stopped getting my hair in micros and kinky twists and all that. And shit like that. I don't even do braids no more at all. I won't go to them. I ain't been to an African shop in years. Because they don't welcome you like they should. They welcome you like, oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Here's another one. Want to get their micros done. Whatever. You know what I mean? Another one. When they get their micros done and stuff like that. That's why I try to tell my boyfriend, like, I don't care how you look at it. You're still American. I'm telling you now, if you go to a different country, they're going to show you how American you are. I'm telling you, I'm not making this shit up. They're going to show you how American you are, yo. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, I used to love getting my hair in micros, kinky twists, and all that stuff. But then when you go to their shops, they make you feel so unwelcome. And then you want to walk out. I did that a couple times. You want my money. You want my $200. You want my $175. You want my $185. Listen, you could ask my best friend Jamie. I was giving the African people a killing. Because I was getting touch-ups on my braids and the whole nine. And I don't do it no more. My friend, like, that's why they don't welcome you. Like when you go to their shop, you open the door and go in their shop, they look at you like, I said, you know what? I can't do this no more. You want my money. So you can take it, because you know what they're going to do, right? They're going to take your American money and take it back to Africa, right? and stuff like that, right? I said, okay, yeah. You know what I mean? My cousins, I don't even think my cousins probably feel the same way now. Because they don't make you feel welcome. They make you feel unwelcoming. Africans are a trip. Listen when I tell you. They are no joke. I don't even want to be friendly with them like that. But African men love American women. But the African women, and they do braids good because they do braids good and they braid fast as shit or whatever and stuff like that. But I stopped going because they make you feel uncomfortable when you go in a shop. And that's why I try to tell my boyfriend, I don't care how you look at it. You're African, yo. You're American. You can sit there and say this all you want. They gonna still look at you as an American, yo. I'm telling you, Africans make you feel uncomfortable, man. They let you know that you're American and I'm African. They show it to you. That's what makes it more sad to even want to go and get your hair in micros or a kinky twist. My friend like, that's why you don't go no more. Yes. I catched on to it a couple of times and I played it. I ignored it. But then something said, no, you can't ignore this shit because they want your fucking money so they can take it back to Africa. They don't like you like that. They don't like you because you're American. I know what I'm talking about. I experienced this shit. They make you feel uncomfortable. They make you gonna take my money back to your family in Africa. You know what I mean? Some of them is mean, yo. But they definitely want your money. They mean as shit. But they definitely want your money, yo. I was giving them African people a killing. I'm surprised. You know what I mean? Because you know what they do? They take the money back to Africa to take care of their family over there. And they come over here with some damn African supermarkets over here and they take the money right back to Africa. Then, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. And I said, one day I just stopped going. My mom said, that's why you don't get, because they don't welcome you like that. They make you feel uncomfortable. That's why I don't want to go no more. They don't make me feel comfortable going there. That's why I don't even go no more. I probably was getting them rich. Because I was getting touch-ups a lot on my braids, on my micros. I don't go there no more. They make you feel uncomfortable as hell. I'm telling you, they just want your money, yo. They don't like you like that. You know what I mean? And then guess what? Everywhere I look, it's an African supermarket, African food market. Everywhere I look, an African braid and salon. Everywhere I look, they everywhere, yo. I'm not making this shit up. I remember one African lady was doing my micros and she smacked me with the comb. And I had to be like 17 years old. And I told my mom, and my mom said, I will whip your ass. Putting your hands on my daughter. She said she kept touching the braids. She said, I don't know, but you could at least told me I'm right outside smoking a cigarette. And you smacking my daughter with a whatchamacallit, with a damn comb and stuff. All because I touched my hair. I wanted to see if she was done. So they make you feel real unwelcoming. But they want your money though. Whatever. Yeah, they want your money. But they make you feel so uncomfortable. You should make us feel welcome. Because we already know you taking the money back to Africa. Look, like we already know that. Like we already know you taking the money back to Africa, man. Look, I don't go there. I don't go no more. I know they probably wondering like, where that girl at? That light skinned pretty girl at? Nope. It make me feel uncomfortable going to your shop. You should welcome the person to your shop. I'm about to give you $185. It costs at least $100 and something to get touch-ups. And you should welcome me to go into your shop. No, you don't do that. You want to make me feel uncomfortable and shit. Well, I guess what? They ain't see me in years. They probably wondering. I know some of them must get closed down in Camden. But I don't go there no more though. You're not getting my money. And there's another hairstyle that's out called crochet, and my sister like that. I said, Sean, you keep giving them their money. They taking that money, that American money, they taking it right back to Africa to take care of their family, yo. And then if you come back to the African shops and ask them, can they fix your braid? They look at you like, are you crazy or something? I'm not making this shit up. I know you're like, Toya, for real? Yeah. You come over there to tell them to fix the braid. They looking at you like you need help or something. No, I'm good. I know y'all don't like me like that. But y'all want my money, but y'all don't really like me like that. I've been through, I experienced this shit. That's why I'm saying this. Because I experienced this shit. And African people don't like Americans like that. They'll come right over here, make a shop, and then take your money back to Africa to take care of your family over there. But you want the American money. I kept telling my friend, like, you keep going there. I'm like, do you feel welcome in when you go there? Because, man, they make me feel uncomfortable going there. Look. Yeah, that's why I don't get my hair done no more. I don't get no micros. My micros used to be scared, cute as shit. I don't even go no more. They make you feel uncomfortable, man. Look. You got to understand something. When you go to their shop, they going to let you know that you're American. Because they going to look at you like something wrong with you. Like, why you here type of shit. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. I experienced this shit. Even going to a hair salon. I don't even want them. You go to a hair salon or something, American hair salon or whatever. They make you feel uncomfortable as fuck. Going to the damn hair salon and shit. And then you want to know why some black females, I know one of my friends told me she go to the white hair salons. They welcome you so like open arms. And so then we find out I might have to do that. But like I said, a white hair salon don't do everything. But them hair salons is mean too. They want your money, but they want to sit here and listen when I tell you I'm not making this shit up. I experienced this shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I try to tell my boyfriend. I'm telling you, when you go to their country, they're gonna look at you like you're American. I'm telling you. They is not gonna treat you the same. They not. I'm telling you. I know what I'm talking about. I experienced this shit. They is not gonna treat you the same, yo. They gonna let you know that you're American. They gonna let you know that right away as soon as you hit they country and shit. See what happened to that damn woman that went to Haiti? She went over there and never came home. And whatever, still ain't. I don't even think that woman came home or whatever. Matter of fact, I don't even know if they like that. Did that woman come home or not? Look, the damn son all the way over here in America crying and shit. But she wanted to be a damn voodoo priestess. I was like, damn, you don't know nobody know Haiti. You know, Haiti people funny acting too. Like, they don't really too thrilled about us American people like that. Yeah, whatever. Listen, I know a couple of friends. I know some of my friends, some of my associates is Haiti and Jamaican. Now, my mom told me when she went to, my mom said, Toya, when I went to Jamaica, my mom went to Jamaica twice. She said, I fucking love Jamaica. Now, Jamaica, I found out Jamaica treats you like you're special, yo, over there. Like, they treat you like, when my mom came back and told me how they treat her, I said, oh, hell yeah, I wouldn't mind going over there. Because the way they treat you over there. My mom loves Jamaica, yo. My mom freaking loves, she went over there 2 times. My mom loved Jamaica, yo. I wish we could take her back over there again before she get any older, because she loved her some darn Jamaica. Her and my aunt been to Jamaica. They love Jamaica people. Oh, man, Jamaica people love us, man. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't know about Bahamas, because we didn't do Bahamas yet. But they said Jamaican people, oh my goodness, Jamaican people love American people. They mean just welcoming you in open arms. Look, my mom said that. She said, Toya, they love us. So I said, for real? She said they open their arm up to tell you when you get to the damn airport. I was like, are you serious? I was like, I would love to experience that. My mom told me that. She said, my mom loved Jamaica so much. My mom wish she could live there. Look. I'm not making this shit up, yo. I know y'all like, Toy, you serious? Yeah, my mom loved Jamaica. Like, if it was up to my mom, she would like, look, we can move over there. Look. Like, if she had that type of money, look, she would move over there. Look. I think the Bahamas is like that, too. I'm not sure. But, my mom says, but Jamaica, shoot, they reach out to you with open arms. They love them, some American people. I guess because we got money. I guess we, with the money, huh? Shit, because they love them. Because I do like Jamaican patties. I love Jamaican food. I ain't gonna lie. I do love Jamaican food. I ain't gonna hold you. I really do love Jamaican food, though. And stuff like that. Especially them Jamaican patties. I'm in love with them Jamaican patties. Jamaicans are real cool as hell. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Jamaican people is really, they make you feel welcome. I remember I dated a Jamaican man. Lord have mercy. That was years ago, boy. I couldn't understand him though. I ain't know what he used to be saying. Like, that's the thing about dating somebody that talk different, because I could not understand him like one bit. I ain't know what the hell he used to say to me. Yeah. He was real cool. Like, he was real chill back. Shoot. They really, Jamaica guys are, whew, man, Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, yo. I know y'all like, Toy, for real? My goodness, yo. Jamaican men are something else, yo. It's hard to understand them, though. You don't know what they be saying to you. Like, that's the thing about dating somebody that don't talk English. Like, that shit is hard. I used to have him to say stuff to me. He could say a little bit of stuff in English or whatever. But majority of it, Jamaican. I'm like, what the hell he's saying to me, yo? What the hell? Look. Oh, you gotta write this on paper or something, yo. Look. Then he'll start smiling and stuff like that. And guess what? He looked like Sean Paul. He was not Sean Paul, but in between Sean Paul or whatever and stuff like that. He looked like Sean Paul. I think that's probably why I like Sean Paul so much. But yeah, they got, see, Jamaicans got that strong accent. And I will tell you this, in the female Jamaicans, they got a strong accent. You know what's funny about Jamaicans, female Jamaicans, is when they get mad. This shit funny as hell. When they get mad, yo, they start talking. Look, I've been cracking the hell up. Look, when they mad, oh man, this shit's so funny, yo. This shit is too funny, yo. I know you're like, so you is hilarious. When they mad, that shit is so fucking hilarious, yo. The funniest shit ever, yo. When they mad. A female Jamaican, look, oh man, she get mad, she gonna talk to you in Jamaican. You ain't gonna have no clue what she's saying. Or whatever. But yeah, I graduated high school with, that's why I said, my vocational school was like, oh man, it was all different race over there, man. Look. Asian, Chinese, Korean, Philippine. I know you're like, Toya, you serious? Puerto Rican, Dominican. There's another Spanish, but it's not Puerto Rican or Dominican. I forgot what it's called though. Then it's like when, at my vocational school, it was this different race, yo. It was the American black, albino, Puerto Ricans, albino black people. This is what I'm trying to tell my boyfriend. Look, then you know what I mean, and stuff like that. Then I went to school with albino that was from Africa. And he was albino. Had no clue what the fuck he was saying. Because he talked African. Look, I used to be mad as hell. Write this on paper, look. Write this on paper, look. And stuff like that. I used to get mad, look. I mean, different race. My mom said, I mean, different race. I ain't making this shit up. Sickleville Vogie? Oh, man. It was Dominican. It was Puerto Rican. It was the other Spanish. It was Mexican. I know y'all like, damn, Toy. Man, listen when I tell you, I'm not making this shit up. I remember one Mexican guy did like me at that school. I forgot his damn name. But yeah, it was fucking mixed. Jamaican. I know y'all like Toy for and stuff like that. I'm not making this shit up, y'all. I know y'all like Toy for real. I'm not making this shit up. And the Jamaican guys at that school was hilarious. Look. But I mean, it was mixed race at Sickleville Vogie. Yeah. Like Sickleville Vogie was literally mixed with everything. It was everything at that damn school. It was everything at that damn school. Look. Everything. Every damn race, matter of fact. Race that you don't even know about was at that damn school. I sat here and made a mistake. I thought the girl was like Korean or Chinese or Japanese. No, this girl was Filipino. I had to apologize. So she said, Toy, it's okay, Toy. Look, it's okay. Look. I was like, man, Sickleville Vogie vocational school? Shit, they don't not discriminate. They really don't. It's time for a full set. I'm gonna try to get this shit off. I'm so sick of wearing this. I want my little almond shape. I'm about to go to sleep, y'all. But thank you for listening to my live. I really appreciate it. I thought I would be able to take these nails off too on live, but I'm getting kind of sleepy now. Look, I might have to do the rest tomorrow and shit. I thought my mom was gonna call me back. I thought my sister. It's 12 o'clock. I thought my sister was gonna call me back, but she might call me tomorrow. But I'm about to get off of here, y'all. Thank you for listening to my live. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything when y'all on my live. Listen to me talk. Like I said before, I'm just not going to talk about everything. I'm not going to just talk about everything. You know what I mean? Some of these families got family curses. I know y'all like, Toya, you serious? Yeah. It's family curses and families and stuff like that too. Look. And I ain't even get a chance to say that. Talk about that too. Look. Because we used to thought my family was family cursed. Yeah, because like 2 brothers get killed. They thought the family was cursed. But we're going to talk about that another time. But thank you for listening to my live, y'all. I'm trying to take this off, but it just won't come off. That's how I know how powerful that. And you know what? Matter of fact, that's why I said I'm gonna do this tomorrow. Y'all women gotta get y'all this some stuff. I'm gonna use this glue on the press ones to see what happens. I'm about to get off of here. Thank you for listening to me. Listen to my live and stuff, and listen to me talk or whatever. And in another live, I'm gonna talk about other things too. Talk about like you don't gotta always use. Like I want to say this too. For women, men too. You don't gotta always use like face cleanser. You don't gotta always use that. You know you only can use you can only use soap and water to clean your face. And that's what I do. Or whatever. I don't do the other stuff because my skin is kind of sensitive and my skin is kind of odd. My skin be acting funny. Like, it don't like all that other stuff. So my skin be acting funny. It don't like the other shit. You know what I mean? I know y'all like Toy for real. Yeah, my skin is really weird. It don't, you know what I mean? That's why I only use soap and water and all the other stuff. Because my skin is weird. Especially being at my age. To be in the age that I am, 41. You got to be really particular of what you put on your skin too, because it can break you out real bad. And then I remember I can't even. My sister had to use it. I couldn't even I couldn't use Proactive. I'm like, y'all like a tweet for. I couldn't use Proactive, y'all. That's why I said soap and water, like dial soap and then water. I can't use these skin stuff that they got. My skin is weird. You gotta be. My skin is very particular of what I use. Like I can't put certain stuff on my skin, on my face and stuff like that. I got that disorder, not a disorder, but it got that thing when your whole body itch. I forgot what it's called, but it start with a P, and that's why I said you gotta watch it. And then we going into from winter to spring, so your body gonna start acting goofy and stuff like that, and especially your skin at this age. That's why I'm sitting here telling you, when you get at the age bracket as me, when you hit 40, and I'm just saying, when you hit 40, your body for female go through different changes. They ain't gonna. It's so taboo. They not gonna talk about it. Some females ain't gonna say it. But I know somebody. I'm following this one, and when you get at the age bracket, I don't know why I didn't catch on to my hair falling out. Like I don't know why the fuck I ignored it. Like when my hair was falling out, like I don't got no edges right here, and in the back, so I can't make a ponytail. But my hair on the top of my motherfucking head is long as shit. I know y'all like, damn, Toy, for real? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying too. Like, you know what I mean? And whatever. When you get at an age, your hair everything start acting weird. But then when I got pregnant, that's why I said I like getting pregnant. Y'all ain't gonna lie, I do like getting pregnant. Because when I get pregnant, the prenatals play a part. The prenatals play a real part when you're pregnant. Make your hair grow, make your nails grow. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. This thing is really hard to come off. I'm trying to get it to come off, but I'm going to have to file it some more. But thank you for listening to my live. But for people that got weird skin, you better off using soap and water. And then use cocoa butter on your skin so you can get rid of the dark spots. I know you're like, Toy, for real? That's what you do? Yeah. But I ain't going to tell you everything because I don't want y'all taking my little routine from me. But I do that too. I used to have really dark spots. I used to really have dark spots on my skin, yo. It's like I really used to have it. Like it's getting better over time, and this lip piercing coming out because they don't supposed to look like that. Even the general surgeon said that. So whoever did the piercing fucked me up and didn't give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck when they pierced. So I'm gonna go somewhere else where I'm welcome to get when I get it redone, because I'm gonna get this taken out and I'm gonna wait 3 months and then get it done again. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get my like my boyfriend just don't understand. Like I'm really trying to, like, this summer, like I'm really trying to go, like, he don't want to go to the beach. He don't like the sand. So I'm sitting here trying to think, like, what can we do around the summertime? Because I want to be in the water this summer. And they said with epilepsy, you can't, and it's a shame. You know, it's a shame, y'all. There's certain things I can't do, but it's not fair. Or whatever. And stuff like that. You know what I mean? One thing about having that type of disorder is sad. Because you can't do nothing. You can't get in the pool. You can't go to the beach. You can't go to amusement parks. You can't do nothing. And I like the bumping cars. And I like the swing that they had at Clemson Park, where it goes up. You get on there and then it goes up and then you swing all the way around in circles. I even like, oldest I am, I even like to ride the Ferris wheel. Oldest I am, look. I even like to ride the thing. I don't like the sea dragon. I don't like that because I'm afraid of heights. That sea dragon goes too far up. I be scared I might fall or something like that. Or fall off the damn ride. I wouldn't be able to get on that. But I hate having epilepsy, y'all, because it takes some stuff from you. Or whatever. Like my damn apartment complex got a pool. I can't get in it. Look. People be feeling so bad for me. I'm like, no, don't feel bad for me. I feel bad for me. Because we got a damn pool and I can't get in it. But now I realize my boyfriend don't like the beach like that because he don't like the sand. I'm like, but we gotta do something this summer. We can't just sit up here and not do nothing. We've been together over a year. That is, you know what I mean? Yeah, we had the bumps in the roads and stuff like that. But at the same damn time, we gotta do something with ourselves. We can't be sitting up here in the summertime in this damn apartment. We do got central air, but like we can't be just sitting up here doing absolutely that shit boring. I don't know how much I could take for me to be sitting up here and it'd be really hot in July, August. I'm like, please, we gotta do something this summer, yo. This is not fun. Just sitting around doing absolutely nothing. One thing I could say about my complex, they be taking us to Atlantic City and stuff like that. Last summer, that's what they did, and we didn't go. Now we probably go this summer or whatever and stuff like that. But this shit's sad. I know y'all like, oh, Toy, look, that shit's sad when you can't do nothing. You see people, look, can't do shit, you know. It's hard having epilepsy, y'all. I be really sad, yo. I know y'all like 21st. Yeah, I really be sad, yo. I be in here ready to cry. Because I can't do nothing. Only thing I could do is not do nothing. And that is sad. But thank you for listening to my live. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to y'all another time. Bye.